And it's Kraetzer for Cadets Media. We're at West Point, and week of opening night, Friday night, the Black Knights will take on Lehigh. Have a chance to talk with one of the people who's going to make that happen at West Point, and that is McClain, who's Director of Marketing and Fan Engagement for Army Athletics. Austin, good to see you. What's it like to be just a few days from your home opener?
It's an exciting time for sure. As everybody knows, there's a lot of changes going on around the stadium for this season, so everybody's excited to just get this first one under the way. And Lehigh is a good team, but Army's a better team, and we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Now, with the construction going on the east stands at Michie Stadium, the Black Knights Alley is moved. Tell us a little bit about that part of the day.
No, absolutely. Like you mentioned, the East Stands construction is currently ongoing and will be for this season and the following season. So, as everybody knows, Black Knight Alley used to be on Mills Road behind the East Stands, but going forward for this season, it is now going to be on Howes Field, which we are at right now. And with that, it's going to look very different, as everybody notes, but we're still going to do our best to incorporate everything that you know as Black Knight Alley on Howes Field. So we're still going to have the Benny Havens Band out here performing. We're still going to have all of the caricaturist face painters and all of that. We are going to have Black Knight Walk as well. That'll happen right here on Howes Field. The team will walk through that gate right there with the band and the Rabs as usual, and walk all the way down here. So we encourage all the fans to get here at 4 o'clock for that, to just help encourage our team on. And then, as we go out throughout the year, we're going to look to just incorporate more stuff onto Black Knight Alley at Howes Field as best we can. So this whole back half of the field is going to be open for fans to just interact with and bring their own footballs out, toss them, kick some field goals all pregame. So they'll have plenty of space to interact amongst themselves, but also the whole front half of the field is going to have our usual marketing and sponsored activations.
Hey, that's terrific. Now, you're in charge of all of the electronics at the game, everything on the Daktronics scoreboard and messaging. Tell us about what you have planned.
No, absolutely. So a lot of the stuff we are, bringing back from last year, the division of the game is still being recognized. The karaoke cam, we're going to have that and give fans up on the video board to see themselves. The fan of the game, we're going to have that. So if you want to be the fan of the game, make sure to come out with your best energy, best excitement, cheer on the Black Knights, and you could be the fan of the game. But outside of that, it's still going to be a lot of the usual stuff. The pregame jump is still happening. The halftime Black Knight on target is still happening as well. The team run out is still going to happen in the same usual corner as well. So a lot of the stuff is still being brought back from the previous seasons. Just looking to do our best to just make them in a new light and everything, and do our best to just enhance it.
Well, certainly you got a great partner in the West Point Band. They'll go out and do their pre-game entertainment and play Brave Old Army Team and introduce the March On. Tell us about the March On of Cadets.
That's actually a good thing that you brought up. Because of the construction that is ongoing for the stands, the March On is not happening this season.
Oh.
Yep, just because the lack of space or the constraints of the space that we have, we're not able to get the full size of the March On that the superintendent would like to feel comfortable doing. So because of that, there was a decision made to, at least for this season, to hold off on it, just because as a group collectively, we don't think it would look up to the Army standard that we've been accustomed to in the past.
Okay, a little change this year. Just so, what else? Anything else special that you've got planned that the fans, when they come out here, hopefully they come out on Friday night, can look forward to?
We do have a couple of good things planned out. You don't want to give out too much of it, because we do want the fans to come out and experience it, for the first time. But I will say we do have some new things in the works for the season. So the sooner you guys can come out, get your tickets, the better. But we're looking forward to it for a good year.
Well, that's great, and we'll look forward to that. I always look forward to the West Point Band and March On and the Black Knights Alley, and the cadets arriving to the players for the game, and also there is a parade of cadets before the game, and that's always a great part of game day at West Point.
It absolutely is, and that hasn't changed at all. The East Stands construction hasn't impacted that at all, so it's still your usual timeline that's been done throughout the year. So if you know when it's been done in the past, it's still the same time this year. So I believe for the first game, it's going to be at 1600, 4 o'clock for the parade and everything. So just get that marked in on your calendars.
And a 6 o'clock start. It's an early start, and should be a great night of college football here at Michie Stadium. Austin, great to meet you. Wish you well here at West Point. I know you're going to have great game days here this season.
No, absolutely. I appreciate you taking the time. Fans, we want you guys to come out, bring some energy, bring some noise. Tickets are on sale for the Lehigh game, so we're hoping to max out and sell out Michie as best we can this year.
Very good, Austin. McClain, the Director of Marketing and Fan Engagement here at the U.S. Military Academy, Army Athletics. Good to meet you. This is Ken Kraetzer for Cam Vets Media. We cover cadets, midshipmen, the military, and veterans proudly since 2008. Thanks for watching.